Hey, what's up? It's Robbie Your Parts, and today we have an installation video. Today we're going to put the APR wing on the Subi. So this is going to be their GTC-300 67-inch carbon fiber wing. This thing is monstrous. It's going to go on the back of the 15 and up WRX. Mine's 2017. So if you're interested in seeing what the the APR wing looks like on the WRX, stay tuned. I know there's a shit ton of videos out there, but none like mine. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're gonna mock up the trunk like this, guys. I've seen on different videos, other guys have done it different ways. So Jim's in the video this time helping me with the APR wing, and so we're thinking like this to line it up. We're going actually off the trunk line and not actually off the wing line. And what we did, we'll show you in a minute also, is we actually mocked up the wing with it on top, and I'll put that on there right now so we can kind of explain more of what we're doing. Alright guys, so what we did is we actually pre-built the wing entirely except for the end caps, obviously, because I was kind of concerned as to which side of the wing that we wanted to go in, either on the inside or outside, because I didn't know on the difference on the trunk line it would make. So it looks like us going on the inside of the mounting bracket on the wing is going to work best for us, because it seems to line up to the contour of the trunk a lot better. So you can see on this side, it's actually kind of angled and matches the trunk line, and then on this side it's actually the same way also. So it has the aesthetics a little bit better. I have a feeling if we put it on the outside, we're probably going to have to tweak it a little bit too much and kind of turn it to where it's not going to be as flush and nice looking, kind of forcing it in there. All right, so we got it all mocked up. We put some tape down there, so obviously so the paint doesn't chip when we're drilling it. Pretty much mocked up the rubber piece, marked the 3 mounting points and then the center point, and we also did the same on this side. So again, just take a lot of precaution before we end up drilling into the trunk. Just want to make sure everything's nice and lined up before we end up, obviously putting holes, because there's no turning back once we do that. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so what we're going to do, we're going to use a little punch to kind of make a little divot in the trunk, so that way when you actually drill the bit into the trunk, it doesn't scoot around. So you pretty much just, set it on there. You don't smash it through the trunk. You just cause a little divot. Just just like that, and we're gonna do all 8 places.
Like your paint got that flake in there.
Little sparkles. Boom. So the cup's gonna go in there, and we'll start mounting them on here. Time to do the other side. Okay, so what we did is we actually started drilling the holes with smaller bits, just to kind of give it an easy way to open up, because if you go straight from a small bit to a huge 1/2-inch bit, which we're going to end up using for the fitting that's going to go in the trunk right here, it tends to mess up the paint. So you're going to taper up bigger as you go. Start off really small, then we used almost like a 1/4-inch bit, and then we're moving up to like a 1/2-inch bit now, just to kind of finish the hole off. See, it's real easy like that, just because we barely moved up in size, but we wanted to do it nice and clean. See, so you have the hole right now, and then we have the cup that has the threads. I don't know if it'll focus too good on there, but there's threads down in there. So you're gonna put the threads down with the lip on the top, and it's pretty much just gonna drop, and you wedge it kind of in there, see?
Perfect.
And it drops in. So then you have both sides where the mounting plates are going to mount onto and screw into there, because obviously there's no mounting point if you don't install this. We're finished doing the final pilot holes to mount the actual bracket, and here's how it's going to thread in there from the final bracket. So as you can see, we drilled the full hole, and it's actually going to go through the whole trunk and go down into this cavity. The size of the bit that we used to actually get this nice flush fitting was the 15/64. Yeah. So that's the one that you're going to end up using to mount the mounting bracket bolts.
So no larger than that.
Yeah, it ended up fitting really nice on these. So we're going to button up the other side and then actually put the mounting plates on, and then finally get this wing on this bad boy. So APR includes a threaded bolt, which is open-ended like this. On one end, it does have an Allen head. So just to be safe, that way you can install it like that. Don't put the Allen key on the opposite end. It actually goes on the top end, so you can end up torquing these down correctly. Obviously 3 on this side and 3 on the other, and then we're going to do the 2 mounting points and mock up the wing, get it going, and then we'll have it on the trunk and we'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so we're using a 10mm just to button up all the 3 mounting bolts on the brackets. So So you can see we pretty much drilled the holes straight through the trunk, and the bolt is going to connect to the mounting bracket, as you guys saw before, the open-ended bolt. And then the Allen key's on the end where you tighten it into the bracket, and now Jim's tightening up the 10mm. As you can see, it's pretty much on the trunk, and then we're going to put the wing on and get everything going. And a little bit more involved than I thought, you know, aligning everything, but definitely worth it if you want to have a nice, clean installation. You don't want to just kind of throw it on there and have everything not look straight. All right, so we just mocked it up right now, and we're putting it on the center bolt. So the rake is kind of even. Once we get the plates on, it'll be more straight. It was kind of down on the first one, a little bit too high on the higher one. But I'll mess with that later. But for right now, it looks pretty cool. Jim's buttoning it up with, I don't even know what size that is. What?
Got a 13mm nut with a 5mm
Allen key on the end. And so we're just going to tighten these bolts up, put the end plates on, and then pull it out and, you know, see how it looks and everything. And I'm really excited. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm going to clean it up, probably wash the car later today.
Name.
I have no idea either.
It's called a
fin, I guess.
It's a vertical stabilizer.
All right, so we're putting the end plates on the wing, and APR actually includes pretty cool. They look like somewhat fender washers, and they kind of. Let's see if I can focus in. They're actually detailed really cool. Just be careful on the end plates because I had it all upside down. I mean, just depending on how it's left and right. Just make sure you mock it up correctly. So this is pretty much how it's going to go. And you know, put them on. We're gonna button up the other side, make it all nice. And I want to give it you know, the hardware that APR includes and everything is really nice. Again, count everything before you start installation. Make sure you have all the bolts because you are drilling into the trunk, and you don't want to have to go to the store with, you know, just and leave. And it's taken us about an hour and a half so far. Yeah, right. And we're buttoning. It'll take about 2 hours to put this on correctly and make it look nice. I know you guys all seen it before, but it's a lot more special when it's on your own car.
Good job, Rob.
I love it. Good stuff. Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, anytime, bro.
Yeah, so I hope that helped you guys' video in terms of installation. If you guys, you know, are looking to put this wing on or any other, maybe back wing, trunk wing for the WRX, hopefully some of the pointers, you know, helped you out on the installation or anything like that. Obviously more videos coming in the future of new stuff. We have a lot more. I have a front lip that we're going to be putting on, decide on that, so stay tuned for that stuff, and again, other stuff. Thank you again for all the comments and support, and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you guys want to see some more of this. Stay tuned. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.